Good afternoon to all. And as protocol has already been established, I just want to give honor to the Premier of our country. And I believe that the Bible says to give honor where honor is due. And so you do that honor, so we honor you. DB, we give you honor. And all those that are representatives of the Progressive Labour Party in government, we give you honor where honor is due. I also would like to thank the PLP colleagues for definitely coming out. Michael and I go back away in boarding school, and I guess a lot of our talks in the room, Mike, is now coming to fruition. You know, we talked about service years ago, even before I became a pastor. It wasn't necessarily under this level, but we talked about serving Bermuda. I also want to give honor to my mom, my sister, my uncles, and my family members that are here for supporting me, and friends that have come out, church members. First of all, I would like to thank God for the privilege to serve Him and Bermuda in a different capacity. I believe that if it was not for Him, then I don't believe I could serve here. Secondly, I would like to thank the Progressive Labour Party for affording me the opportunity in this new arena. And when I say the new arena, I mean in the area of politics. You know, to serve is, it's one thing to serve as a pastor, and it's another thing to serve people as one that is a political leader. And so I want to thank the Progressive Labour Party for allowing me to fulfill my God-given task, which is to serve. And last but not least, I would like to thank again my family, friends, my church ministry, the executive and members of Constituency 4 for their persistent prayers and unwavering support that cannot go unnoticed. It would also be remiss of me not to acknowledge and give special thanks to my chairman, Mr. Stuart Hollis. Thank you. Mr. Hollis believed in me, even at times when, you know, we were just pushing our way, but Mr. Hollis believed. He was there by my side, and I thank God for his support and his strength that he enabled me to participate of. Thank you for being there. As a pastor, service is not something that is foreign to me. So it's with great anticipation that I look forward to the new challenge with a sense of passion and vigor. And when I'm elected, I pledge to serve the residents of Constituency 4, and I dare not forget Bermuda at large with the same passion. One thing that I would say to the residents of Constituency 4 is that I'm not going to make a whole lot of promises that I cannot keep. One thing that I promise is that the work that is currently being done under PLP government in the island of Bermuda, I will continue to support to the best of my knowledge and my abilities. We will continue to build the infrastructure of Constituency 4 and Bermuda at large. We will continue to build parks like Harlem Park and extensions to Bayless Bay Field and extending even in the arena of trying to make it the best field in Bermuda. We're looking at trying to do some bleachers in the near future, and we're looking forward to extending and making it a real family feel that the residents of Hamilton Parish can come down and enjoy it, not just for cricket, but for any community events that might be put on. This wind's blowing here, but nevertheless, we'll get through it. We will continue to see the track record of PLP continue to unfold, especially when we look at the success in Southside. We look at the Southside Police Station. We look at the Harbor View Affordable Housing. We can look at other events, the Emergency Care Unit, the Lemfogo Emergency Care Unit. We're seeing PLP just stretch things, and they're going to the limit to serve its people. And I believe that we're only seeing a tip of the iceberg. I believe there's much more to come. I believe that with a PLP government, we will start to see the very seed turn into a tree, that the community will reap benefits and the fruit thereof. Under a PLP government, we will continue to fight endlessly against the antisocial behavior and the maladaptive behavior that has plagued our little island. We will actively pursue solutions toward the current gang problems. We will constantly fight for the downtrodden and constantly hold the morals and principles that Bermuda was founded on. Under a PLP government, I believe that we're going to start to see certain things unfold. You know, sometimes we look at things, and I remember, you know, as I used to plant my fruit trees, and I have quite a few fruit trees. And sometimes we have a tendency when we plant something to want something to grow overnight. And even though it's grown, because we don't see the fruit, sometimes we can get disappointed. But it's interesting because my fruit tree started to produce after anywhere from 5 to 7 years. And it took some time and it took some work. And just sometimes because we can't see everything we would like to see in a minute or a moment of time, doesn't mean that growth is not taking place. And I believe that the fruit is just on the fringes, that many of us are going to taste off the fruit of that tree that has been planted years ago. The dream that I envision for Bermuda under a PLP government is to see more cohesion, peace between black and white, rich and poor, while at the same token encouraging each of us to respect those that might have differences of opinion. The time for polarization must end in order for Bermuda to experience true freedom and wholeness, which we so desperately need. We must put away the petty games that have derailed us and divided us as a country for too long. The time for Bermuda to be healed is now. I encourage and challenge each of us to play a part in the restoration, whether Bermudian or non-Bermudian. And I know that statement sometimes can frighten us, but when we look at it, we work in a society, and this is our country. And I believe that we need to work together with those that are here. You know, when we go to foreign countries, we expect the same respect as a foreigner. And I'm saying to Bermudians at home, yes, we need to work together. We need to work together as a society so that we can see Bermuda fulfill the dream that we're setting out for it to fulfill. Let us take a personal responsibility to do our part to make this dream a reality. For Constituency 4 residents, I would encourage you in the next coming general election, I encourage you to vote PLP. Thank you.